all the other people that are artists too that are coming up that might not have a big fan base, they're kind of on their own because nobody knows them. And like, I think that's kind of fucked up because it's like, aren't we all here to like search for underground music and talent and network? Like, why would you want to continue to be networking with the same people over and over again? Why not try someone new?
You find it difficult to network?
Sometimes it is. It just, it all depends on what's in the air that day. Foodpalooza, it was really fun to network because it was all artists. Like,
what was Foodpalooza, man?
Right, so check it. It's a straight up Palooza fest, man. Foodpalooza. So it was an event for charity that my boy Mecca Jackson put together. Great job, Mecca Jackson. Shout out to you. The only other motherfucker I know with my name. But he's a real ass nigga, bro. He's cool as fuck. He just put a bunch of artists together. He even had chefs out there, models, body painters, artists that did sculptures, that did paintings. We had Royal Hemps out there, a business out there. He owns his own smoke shop. He sells water pipes, all the things you need, sage, chocolate crystals, all that. He had that out there, a lot of musicians, a lot of different DJs, and a shit ton of photographers, dude. A lot. And there's like fucking half naked girls walking around with their titties all painted and shit. Like, it was a great event. He even had bartenders there. Yeah, so that's another form of art too, fucking mixology. Like, so he really had it all, and he put it all together in one for all of us to just listen to dope music, get fucked up, have fun, eat good food, and just network with each other.
Some 97.9 The Beat was out there, weren't they?
Yeah, bro. And 97.9 The Beat, he had a couple representatives from there. They were out there, like, just chilling, bro, like talent scouting. But whenever I looked down, they looked like they were just having a good time with the rest of us. So I thought that was pretty cool. And Let's Get It Radio was out there too. Doing interviews with rappers and shit, and taking photos with them, giving out free towels, and it was a really cool event, man.
So I've seen you, like, you've been to a lot of shows, you've been putting off a lot of shows. Are you more focused on the shows and performances as opposed to getting on the radio? Or are you kind of like, have a focus, or are you just kind of everywhere?
Right now, that's a good question, but right now, I don't give a fuck about the radio right now. I just want to fucking do shows. I want to get into people's head. I want to do the shows because when I'm in front of them, they can feel the energy that I'm portraying in my song as far as just listening to it on the radio. They can see the sweat dripping down on the motherfucker. They can see me like getting grimy with it, getting in their faces, hopping up and down, and they feel that shit a lot more. And I feel like I want to focus on my live performances more because that's what people remember. They listen to your song and they think about how it made them feel versus to like how well it sounded. You know what I mean? So that's what I like.
Performance at?
Oh damn, my first performance ever. Shit, what was that one?
I saw you perform at Green Elephant. That was pretty live.
Yeah, that was lit. The first one, I think my first performance ever was at RBC.
Yeah.
RBC, what is it called? What's it called? Rock, Blues, and RBC, Rock, Blues, and Country. It's the Rock, Blues, and Country bar. Fucking cool. I mean, RBC was really shitty actually. Fuck Tammy. Fuck you if you were ever watching this. Tammy tried to shut us down, man. She got pissed. My boy Rob G from Woodgrain, shout out Woodgrain. He was making more money than the door people were. We were in there selling shirts, man. We were fucking rocking the show, and everyone that came in there was like, I had a Woodgrain shirt on. My boy Boogie James, shout out Boogie James, had a Woodgrain shirt on. All our homies, Jake O'Neal, Jake Digital Media, and everyone's coming in. They're like, man, these Woodgrain guys are rocking this shit. I want to fucking wear one of those shirts. And we were just making money. And she comes up to him and says like, oh, you don't have a fucking permit to be in here. After we'd already had a discussion that he's gonna be a merchant at the show. We already crossed that bridge. But now that she sees that the money train's rolling for him and not for her, because no one was drinking at the bar, everyone was just chilling, bro.
Yeah.
And it was a Wednesday night, so like, what'd you expect? Most people just came for the music. And I guess she got pissed, bro, and said that you could get your shit out of here, and started like trying to pack up the shit, touch his shit. And he was like, no. So security comes up, and like a big old fight broke out, and like it was wild, bro. A huge fight broke out, and she kicked us all out. And after she kicked my group out, like other performers still had to go, but they had no one to perform for because we had the crowd, and we all fucking did our own show in the middle of the street in Dallas, bro. And it was fucking dope. It was a really cool experience.
That was the first time you performed ever?
Ever, my first time.
Were you nervous when you went on stage? Or?
Shit, man. I was nervous at first. Alright, so by the first song, I was nervous. But towards the end of the first song, I was like, man, I got this shit, bro. Like, who's here? This is all the people that support me that are here, and it's a couple people I don't know. Like, okay, who cares about them? Like, I got this, bro. So at first I was nervous, but after that first song, man, and seeing everyone smile and like say like, damn, you killed that shit. Even people I didn't know, like giving me that head nod, like, okay, like that gave me that confidence to continue.
Yeah, so you kind of match the energy of the crowd.
Yeah.
You gotta go off of them.
Yeah, man. And that gave me that boost to just fucking kill that shit, you know?
You know I'm living wild. I about to bet you but still on my dick. Riding like a skater, she twitch when I hit. True Texas grit, I play her like a skit. Reckless when I spit, I don't give a shit. Craving, so I serve her like a patient. Patience, showing patience, got them waiting on the pavement. I show up to your state and I get payment for a statement.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since I've dropped the interview, but today I bring to you a special guest. Is it AMAN or AMAN?
It's both. That's a good
like
question.
that. Okay.
It's AMAN because AMAN, my name is Mecca AMAN Parker. AMAN is my middle name. It means without fear, it means shelter, and it means like without boundaries, you know? And that's like, that's me. Like, that's fucking me. So I named myself AMAN. And it's spelled A-M-A-N. A man, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, as you know, I'm as confident as I am, as fearless as I am, at the end of the day, I'm still just a man, just like everyone else. You know what I mean? And that's just to prove to my fans that, like, I'm a man, you're a man, that guy that's in the White House is a man. We can go and do whatever the fuck we want. We're all human. We all have the same potential. Doesn't matter where you start from, it's a matter about where you're going, right?
Yeah.
How you get there, right? So that's me, AMAN.
So where are you going? What is your destination with all this?
With the music.
With music and just life in general, how music fuses with your life. What do you want it to lead to?
Shit, this is where I'm going with my life. I want to be totally free. And I know that's like a cliche, but I mean, in America, especially in America, all around the world, no one's really free. And the way to obtain that freedom, shit, you gotta get that money, you gotta get that power, you gotta get respect. In order to be free, in order to say, oh, I wanna go to France, or throw a rock over here and it lands on Russia, and we go to Russia just for fun, just to discover the world and try new foods and go and discover new cultures. Like, I want the total freedom to do that. And the only way I can do that, and the funnest way I can do that, the best way is through my music, because I want it to touch people as I travel in different countries and go in different places, and I know music can take me there.
I like that. But what do you feel about people that say money isn't everything, and that money is the root of all evil and all this stuff about money?
I mean, I completely understand, and I agree to an extent, because money is very evil. Money, people will do evil things for money. I've seen it. I've seen friends turn on each other, lovers turn on each other for money. I fucking hate money, but you know, we don't really need money. But we do. We don't need it to be happy, but at the same time, if that plane ticket costs $1,000, I need $1,000. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
a tool. It's not
a tool.
objective.
It's not. Yeah, it's a tool. There you go.
Yeah, I like that. You know, so what got you into music? Did you start at a young age? Did you just kind of hop into it? Were you like influenced by other artists?
My biggest and first influence will be my father. You know, his story, you know, he's a preacher now and everything, but his story, he used to be a real big hip hop head back in the day. He used to be a DJ. He used to DJ a bunch of clubs before I was born. You know what I mean? He used to do his thing, basically what I do, travel and make music and shit. And I feel like, you know, whenever I was born, I kind of had that in my genes. You know, I was born with fucking rhythm, you know, like all black babies are, born with rhythm, born ready to rock, you know. I watched him read every day, and that's what made me want to write and read just like he did. And he listened to good music, so I listened to good music. I saw him play the bass and the guitar, so I picked up the bass and the guitar. And I feel like that's really what got me. I can't really remember how old I was, but I knew music was my thing when I was a little kid, every day, jamming on my little headphones, dancing around, just being me, you know. So I would say like at an early age, as a toddler, but when I first picked up an instrument, I was probably about 12 years old, maybe. Whenever I first got my hands on an instrument.
What instruments did you start playing?
It was a guitar. My first instrument ever was an electric guitar. I still have that guitar. It's an Ibanez. It's fucking badass. I had this old guitar teacher named Wade that lived across the street from me, taught me how to play, and ever since then I've been making music.
Did you have a favorite genre of music or era? In a certain decade where you felt music was the best at its peak?
Oh, me, especially when I was younger, man, my favorite genre, well, my two favorite genres would be hip-hop and like classic rock and roll. So I'd listen to like 90s rock, like Korn, Slipknot, fucking Tool. I would even listen to older shit like Jim Morrison, fucking Jefferson Airplane, Jimi Hendrix, The Doors. But also my favorite hip-hop, like fucking 90s hip-hop, man. Eazy-E, Bone Thugs, bro, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, all the fucking greats, man. That's what my pops listen to, so that's what I listen to all the time. Just the real nigga shit.
What do you think of today's music?
It's fire, man. All today's music is good, man. I mean, it's a different generation. I mean, no one's really saying anything right now. I mean, there's a few people. J. Cole, Kendrick, they're all speaking their mind. Chance the Rapper, bro. Carlos Gambino, like, there's a few of those that still have that intellectual mindset that are rapping. And I love that. But when I feel like most people think of today's music, they think of only the hype shit. And the hype shit's good. It's fun. You know, if you feel bad, bro, you're gonna fucking put on some Migos and fucking tell that bitch to suck your dick, nigga. Like, fuck it, man. It's fun. Everyone wants to have a good time.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that we still have those big, huge, like, influential artists like Kendrick and J. Cole that are mainstream but are actually conscious rappers, and I love that shit because they're keeping that shit alive. And there's a lot of other ones too, like Isaiah Rashad, that are like younger, you know.
So how would you describe your music?
Denzel Kirk.
How would you describe your style of music and what makes you distinct from?
My style is the style of many. I'm a master of all, nigga. Fucking, I do it all. My style is just everything. It's free, you know. It's just art. But I would say, like, to put into words, I just do me, man. I sound on some of my tracks. I sound like an old school, straight up lyrical rapper. Like I sound like I have the spirit of Tupac. On some of them, I sound like I'm Rage Against the Machine, like I'm making a rock song. You know what I mean? It's a variety. But most people compare me to, like, they would say I sound like Bun B / Bone Thugs. I've heard some people say that. That motherfucker wants to get stoned. Yes, yeah, he wants that shit.
And what are you currently working on?
Right now I'm working on something different. That's my album name. AMAN 1, AMAN Tape 1. Something different. It's just gonna be a small little album. Maybe, I don't know, I don't want to put a cap on how many tracks. However many tracks end up on it is on it. And whenever I'm done with it, I'm done with it. I would say like maybe a couple more weeks because I'm halfway through that shit, but you know, whatever happens, happens. I like to make music, I like to live my life, and the things that happen in my life, I like to apply that to my music or let that guide me to how the vibe's gonna be for the song. So I like to live a little bit, take all that in, and make the song. You know?
Yeah.
So sometimes it takes longer than it should. But at the end of it, I mean,
Yeah,
it all comes together, so.
It seems like you already traveled a lot where you're going with your music. You've been to Cali, you know. How's California music over there compared to Texas out here?
Shit, Texas is wild, man. But California's wild, man. The people love each other. I love Cali because everyone there is real chill, man. Everyone there is really open-minded. They like to fucking turn up, they have fun. Everyone's chill though. I mean, I performed in shows and like, it's different because everyone's high as fuck, man. So they're all just they're really chill and they're really listening to you.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just nodding their head and just going crazy. They're really listening to what you're saying. I like that because they'll take in what you're saying and then they give that big ass applause at the end and you're just like, damn, I love that shit because they're actually paying attention to it. That's what you want whenever you're like me and you actually think out your lyrics and you put like double entendres, triple entendres, metaphors, similes, puns, all that shit into there. You want people to grasp that. That's gonna be the first time they hear that song. You want them to at least take as much as they can, you know, you want them to really listen. So, and I love Cali, man. They give you that time, and the thing about Cali is you go out there and half the time you're gonna meet a bunch of people that aren't even from California, and I fucking love that shit. I got a bunch of fans from like Iowa, fucking Indiana, fucking Kansas, like that I met in Cali, and I was just like, well, it's a melting pot of artists out here. So it's really fun. Texas is fucking lit though. Texas is always lit. Every show I do in Texas, it's the same thing. People are listening, but people are fucking moshing, bro. We go crazy, and I love that shit, bro. We support each other by fucking getting lit and turning up, and like getting everyone else lit with us, and I love that shit, bro.
You want to shout any reality? And who's helped you along the way throughout your music? Who's like really supported your dream, or been on your team? You know that you really seen that. Is there anyone that stood out to you?
Bro, I mean, there's a couple people that have helped me out. I like name them all. My mom's helped me out a little bit. My other mom, Vanessa Rojas, my Muay Thai coach, has helped me out. I got my boy Travis Lowit. He's helped me out in there, man. He's like the logistics guy. He does all the fucking bookwork bullshit, so I don't have to deal with it, and I fucking thank him for that. My boy Gomez, man, he's on the fucking media team shit. My boy's fucking Boogie James. He's the one that fucking mixed most of my songs that y'all heard. It's been mixed by him. It's Boogie James. Shout out Boogie James. Go listen to that album, Cigarland, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Cigarland. The album, Boogie James. You already know. Man, and my boys at TheRealTripleD, Professor D and Dirty D. But TheRealTripleD, my girl's been helping me out a lot, bro. She pushes me every day to make good music, bro. All the time. She's a good girl to have in my corner, you know what I'm saying? And just all my fucking friends, bro, that keep telling me to do this shit, like every motherfucking day. My niggas, you know what I'm saying? My niggas that supply me with the weed, cause that nigga be needing that shit, you know what I'm saying? You know who you are. I ain't gonna say no names, but big thank you for that, you know what I'm saying? Because that fucking helps out tremendously. Shit. Damn. What else? You got one question?
For real, I don't even know.
Hey,
yeah. All right.
So the tables have turned, and I'm the interviewer, interviewing the interviewee.
What's up?
Mr. Infinity. See, I don't want to even be in this shit.
You go Infinity.
So how do you feel about today's music? I know you're a very conscious rapper and you're a conscious mind, so I want to get your input.
I feel like people are losing the appreciation of the art of it and too worried about the commercialization of it.
Ooh.
Like, we're so worried about the money and how we can make a profit off of this, how we can sell the most albums and all this stuff, instead of like, you know, who can be the most authentic, who's actually like teaching the youth and the generation something, you know, because I feel like in past eras of hip hop, there is a message to the next generation of upcoming artists or people that want to express their struggle and their culture. And I feel like we're losing appreciation in that because we're taking it for granted.
I feel that.
There's so much of it, we're like, oh, just whatever. When we don't realize, you know, there's a lot of stories that we share that can be solved if we just come together. And I don't know.
Damn.
I've been holding that in. I'm like,
I like that. That's why I wanted to ask you, because I knew you would say something like that, and I appreciate that answer. So, how do you feel you can help that movement? What's your purpose in music?
I feel like my purpose in music is to truly understand the messages that I'm conveying to people and what I'm exposing to people listening to my music, because I feel like I have a responsibility onto myself to stay true to myself, yet, you know, I have to be respectful of what people could pick up from my music. That's why I want to be more detailed with my storytelling and really tell people that I've been through the struggle and I've done some things in my life that I'm not so proud of, but anything can be fixed if you learn to just better yourself and just become a better person daily. And I feel like I want to express that, and it's hard in this day and age because we tend to just want to capture moments, capture the best things in life, capture, you know, the hypest party, capture, you know, the deepest love, you know, capture like the most interesting parts, and we forget the mundane, we forget the day-to-day activity. And I want to just show people that life happens, you know, inside the pages, in between the lines, you know, and we need to learn to express our own story again. You know, we're too worried about trying to be somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, I want their fame, I want their money, I want their style, I want their ability or their talent, when we just need to learn to be ourselves. And so in my music, I'm learning to be myself. That's why I feel like I've been low-key for a lot of my stuff. I've just been trying to find myself so I know what to tell other people about life, about my life, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, seeing how the world is only really accepting the hype, the bullshit, the nonchalant, we don't care, we just get fucked up music, how do you see yourself trying to and fighting against that and trying to get your music to the masses or to people that need to hear it?
It's just, I feel like you can't try to fight it, but it's like you don't destroy a bad habit, you replace it with a good one.
Okay.
If I'm not here to destroy anybody's music, or they're like, some people are performers, they're good on the stage, and they're just for the entertainment, and I gotta respect that. They're about their money, and that's their life and their path. I cannot combat that, be their enemy because of that. I'm just gonna do me and give people another option. If they don't want to listen to that type of music, here's an alternative, and they can come listen to my music where I'm trying to give them a good solution to life struggle, and at times I do get too caught up in my own music, I gotta learn to really step back and just take a breather and enjoy life. But I'm really determined to make a change in the world. I'm really just passionate about it.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah.
So this last question, or second to last, third to last, you never know. Where does your passion come from? Like, why are you? Like, why you? Like, why are you the one that wants to speak out against the bullshit? Like, where does it come from?
When I was young, I used to read a lot. I was every day I would be reading books. I would finish a book a day. I was a kid at school that got like 1,000 AR points, like that. Literally, like I would read
AR points, though.
Yeah.
AR points, though, nigga. Okay.
And so, I was that kid that was in the corner of the playground reading a book instead of playing it for everybody. So I learned how to see life through characters and stories. I learned to see plots. I learned to see, why people express themselves in certain ways. I was exposed to a larger world within my world, and I feel like reading led to poetry. I wanted to write when I was young. I started writing little stories, and I got into poetry, and I had fun. It was a pattern. Now it was a game. See what could rhyme, but still make a story out of it, as opposed to just freehand writing where it's like you gotta think of what to say. And so I got into poetry, and then growing up over here in these streets with a lot of people that were just smoking a lot, just chilling and shit. They weren't really into poetry, but they're like, hey, that's just rap. A lot of people would just be like, hey, why don't you just put that to a beat, and it's just a rap. And at that time, I had a few homeboys that were learning to rap, whatever, and like I tried it out, and it just stuck with me. I feel like every beat has a story, every beat has a vibe that it needs to be captured in words, and I strive to do that, and then it's just my need to tell a story.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah, because I grew up with a lot of stories, Yeah. There's a lot of stories to be told.
I fuck with that. Okay, now, what would be your story as you go infinity?
As you go infinity is accepting the magnitude that we live in a universe where infinite's possible. Infinity, everything that can happen will happen. Everything that has happened, is gonna happen again, whatever. And I encompass all the past lives I could have had and all the future lives I want to have. I'm seeing all the possibilities. Hugo Infinity is talking about, our stories never ending, but we gotta know our place in it. We gotta take it page by page instead of trying to skip around in books, and switch our story too much, And I feel like Hugo Infinity, with my story, is just about, seeking what you need to fulfill yourself, I feel like we're all here for different reasons, some of us want to change the world, some of us don't, and you gotta be mindful that everyone's different, everyone has different pathways, and my story is my story, your story is your story. I can't tell your story. What you do with your life, and if you tell people your story, that's on you, but I got my chapter I need to share. And this is just one chapter in the never-ending book of life.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel that 100%. Now, that being said, you have to have some pretty good influences. So, who inspires you, man? as an artist or just a person in general? Give me like 3. Give me somebody in real life. Give me an artist, and then give me like a historical figure. Like give me some shit like that.
All right.
It's a different kind of interview. It's a nigga view. Nigga. Yeah.
Okay, so I say music-wise, probably be Eminem.
Eminem. There we go.
For his lyricism, the fact that he really got technical with it and really studied the dictionary, learned the, like I said, I saw it as a game. She probably did too. It's like it's a game to be won.
Right now, just because I want to say this.
Yeah.
It's funny that you fucking got Still Reserved because I have a song called Still Reserved. And music video called Still Reserved. So I thought that was kind of cool. The nigga been doing his research. Like,
for real, like, it was a good video. Like I said, I actually know it since Lakeview.
Man, Rowlett, nigga.
Rowlett. What middle school did you go to?
No, it's a Strady.
Strady, that's what it was.
Since middle school, that's what it was. I didn't go to Lakeview. I was like, hold up.
It was Strady.
Strady, bro.
That's how you know I've been seeing like you actually serious about music.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know me since then. Yeah. So
it's I'm telling you, I like to support. That's why I do the interviews to kind of support all the people I've seen that actually growing up locally that been grinding.
Yeah, bro.
I say big ups to that.
Hey, big ups to you, man. You out here doing your shit too, bro. We still at it.
Let's let the fans know where you can find your music.
Oh yeah.
How they can follow you, keep up with you. How they can go watch Still Reserved.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go get that. Go watch that. You can watch Still Reserved on Ghostface Titties on YouTube, bro. So just get on YouTube, type in Ghostface Titties. That's my channel name. And if you want my SoundCloud, it's gonna be www.soundcloud/GhostfaceTitties. Just type that in on the URL, or you can just type in AMAN, and hopefully I'll fucking come up. I don't have that many views right now, niggas, so it don't be coming up like that. So type in AMAN Still Reserved or AMAN I Know I Stunt. I'll pop up. Go ahead and fucking look me up on IG, bro. AMAN Music 94. Go ahead and type that in. AMAN Music 94. Look me up on Instagram. Follow me, bro. And go ahead and stay tuned with the shit, bro. I got some new shit coming, new music videos, new shows coming. I'm finna do some shows. I got a whole new album coming for y'all, and I'm dropping a new single in a couple of days. So I got some shit coming for y'all niggas, and sooner or later we're gonna start making clothes and shit. So stay tuned. Boy, coming up.
Hell yeah. Cheers to that.
For real.
Like move. What boosts
hit hard?
What boosts your creativity? How do you know that?
Yeah, man. In it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What boosts your creativity? Shit, really my day-to-day activities, man. Just living in Dallas, smoking weed. I wouldn't say smoking weed, but I'm just saying, of course I smoke, so I wouldn't even add that. I would just say being me and like looking at, watching movies, watching interviews, watching music videos, listening to other songs that I haven't heard before, looking at different genres of music that I've never heard, playing my instruments, chilling, bro, reading, bro. Like that boosts my shit because I'm like, okay, look at all these other people have done. Now let's see what I can do. You know what I mean? Okay, look what this person did. They did that. They sound wild as shit. That means I can do some wild as shit. I mean, people like that shit. Why can't I do some wild shit? You know what I mean? So, why can't I do some fresh shit? They're being themselves. I'm gonna be myself. That shit boosts my creativity. Just looking at other people that influence me. Other artists.
Yeah. Who you work with that you really think is another up and coming artist out here?
Who have I worked with that's coming up? Shit, I've worked with a lot of them. I would say keep your eyes on my nigga Boogie James. He's coming up, and that nigga's coming out hard. That's gonna be somebody that can not only make music lyrically and have fun and rap, but also can make beats that can record niggas, make them sound good. Like that's like a Dr. Dre type motherfucker. Another motherfucker would be Dirty D. That's another Dr. Dre type motherfucker. Like, a nigga can rap, sing, make the beats. He produces the music. He's good as fuck. Watch out for him. Watch out for my nigga Pinky Swanks. He's got 3 fucking beats on my album, bro. His shit bangs, bro. It's a fucking nigga who he makes just dope ass beats, bro. I got another fucking up and coming artist, my nigga Professor D, bro. That nigga goes hard. And I would say shout out to my nigga Travis Pope, fool. If y'all niggas into that bang shit, bro, his shit bangs, bro. He's got some different type of music, underground shit. He's coming up too, you know. So watch out for him, bro. Shit.
All right.
Man, who else in there? I'm trying to think about who else up in there.
Yeah.
Man, shit, my niggas, the Outfit Texas, they coming up. Guac Gang coming up. You already know who the fuck coming up. Shit, nigga. Pirates coming up right now. Fucking Lil Sega coming up right now. Who else coming up? Who else coming up right now, my nigga? Hold up. Who else coming up? Oh, my nigga Jack Thomas coming up right now. Shit, my nigga Jules coming up right now. My nigga Big Fuck coming up right now. My nigga Ray Honcho coming up right now. Nigga, what's up, nigga?
Get the whole city dance on the map.
Oh, city dance on the map, nigga. We all coming up, fool.
Yeah.
Hey, who else coming up? You coming up right now, nigga. You go Infinity coming up right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He be on the raps too, bro. Everybody be on the raps, bro. So like,
Alright. Think. Final question. Yeah. Mustard or mayo?
I'm a mayo person. On what though? On what though? On what though?
On a burger.
On a burger? I'm gonna do mayonnaise on a burger, bro. Mayonnaise and ketchup. That's me. That's me, bro. You do the same?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm telling you, bro. Burgers are my shit. That's my favorite thing. That's something I could eat for the rest of my life. If I had to choose something I had to eat 5 times a week, or, you know, it would be hamburgers. So if you see me at the show and you want to show me love, I mean, you can bring me some weed, but you can bring me a hamburger too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Any last words for the fans or the people out there coming up? Any advice to the young ones out there?
Any last words to the fans or people coming up?
Yeah.
Last words to the fans. Yo, thank y'all for listening to my music. Thank y'all for like bumping my shit. Thank y'all for showing my friends. Don't think I don't know y'all are doing that, because like that's the only reason why I'm getting views and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that, y'all. Like, I appreciate the love and the support. Thank y'all for keeping to push me to do this shit. And for anybody coming up, bro, keep doing this shit. And don't be a selfish ass nigga, bro. Work with people. Fuck with people. Like, don't be a hoe. Just because you're coming up doesn't mean like the next person's not trying to come up too. And just because they're trying to come up doesn't mean that they're your enemy. Work with people. You know, don't be a little asshole. Work with people, motherfucker. Unless they suck, then don't work with them, I guess. But fuck, dude, support others, bro. Because you didn't get anywhere without other people's support. So don't be selfish. You know what I mean? The only reason why you got to where you are, even no matter where you are, is because someone helped you, someone supported you. So you gotta do the same for others. You know? And a big shout out to everyone that helps me, bro, honestly. Because I love y'all, you know, I fuck with y'all. And you know, I just hope everyone stays safe and keep listening to my music, and you know, send me more shit, you know. Send me more shit, you know. I don't know why I said that. Shouts out to Hugo Infinity, you already know what it is, man. Coming in, killing it with the interviews and the fucking music too. Check my boy out, you know what I'm saying? Big ups and thank you for the interview, bro. I really appreciate that.
It was a pleasure having you here on Infinity Interviews, man. It's an honor. I know you've been making big moves with your music. You've been grinding, you've been hustling, you know. Yeah. The fact that I can see that through your social medias, you know, I see you always constantly posting.
Yeah, bro.
You're someone that's consistent.
Yeah.
And that's what's good about it, you know. Actually waiting, you drop a new video, I'm like, oh shit, you dropped another one. I'm like, all right, you know, waiting for the next one, you know. But I think my favorite is Woodgrain.
Yeah. Yeah, you like the Woodgrain, right? Yeah, that's that California shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Cali, actually. So
oh, for real?
Yeah,
oh, okay, that's what's up.
Why I stood out to me, but,
that's what's up, bro. Shouts out to Cali, bro.
Pleasure having you.
Bro, pleasure having you, bro. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's get it.